how would you describe the state of North Carolina politically? Purple, if you had to give it a color.
Very.
Because
Yeah,
it's not. I feel like it's not blue. It's not red. I would say purple.
we have when you look at the votes, the voting records, you have more Democrats that are registered as Republicans, but you
Right.
have way more unaffiliated voters who are beating the Republicans and the Democrats.
Right.
And I think that my fellow Republicans are still denying that fact. I love our North Carolina chairman. He's a wonderful guy, but from what was said is he's told people that a lot of people unaffiliated are people who just moved here or Democrats who left. And I'm like, dude, you really need to understand that the amount of Republicans leaving the Republican Party because they're tired of being extreme on one side, becoming unaffiliated. They're not Democrats. They're still at heart Republicans. But I feel like, they're probably a Republican type person that I am. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the party of Lincoln. I believe in the party that, worked toward freeing black people, that worked toward giving the right to vote for women, that worked for immigrant rights and giving them, because back then they knew how to do immigration properly, giving them the right to be an American citizen. These are all issues that I question now because, Martin Luther King Jr., he was a Republican. They don't want you to know that, but he's a Republican. And he marched down the streets for civil rights. And I worry nowadays, will my fellow Republicans, would they consider that being woke? Civil rights being woke? I question that. What things now considered woke, which is truly what a Republican's supposed to be about. We were the party. The first black elected official was a Republican. He was a senator. I urge people to go to Washington, D.C., go see the Constitution, go see the Bill of Rights, but also spend some time downstairs and circle the information downstairs and realize what we the people means. That we knew we were not a perfect union when we started. But our founders knew that we had slaves back then, but they truly meant we the people. But they knew at that time it wasn't possible, that it was going to take time. And if you follow around, you'll see the black freedom and the civil rights, and then you move over to the women's liberation, and then you move over to the immigrants' rights, and probably the next wing would probably be the LGBT as well. But at the end, we the people means all the people. That's why my motto basically is all votes matter.